So this will actually be the third time that I did this. First time I didn't, I don't know, I sat and listened to it a couple times and just didn't seem right. It was just, yeah. Second time, I was walking home from my buddy Nate's place and get tagged. Somebody's driving by at full speed and get tagged with a half a water bottle full of water, obviously. I was like, okay, well, there goes that one. So, well, here we are. I figure I'll save the other one. It's kind of maybe a blooper or something, but it's Oregon. It's kind of odd, though, that the car looked like an old friend of mine's car. Won't name those names. But today's been, for the most part, a mixed bag. Spoke with I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm just not even going to talk about that subject. I ended up breaking down and putting an offer in towards a house that I've been looking at. As I was already approved. Well, I was approved yesterday, but today I sat and talked with the lender guy as we went through the different options. And then when I find a home, well, like this one, if things go well, you know, then he'll readjust the loan so that it reflects exactly to the house I have made an offer on. So, yeah, I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger because it was like, you know what, the price dropped a little bit, which will offset my ability to be able to, if there's any hidden repairs that aren't found with the inspectors or anything like that, I at least have that there. Because I kind of had to learn a hard lesson when we got this last house. And so I'm trying to make sure that's budgeted, and I want to make sure that there's a fenced yard for the dogs, so that way, obviously they're not getting out of the yard, but done upright so that way they're not barking at neighbors all the time. The place has a really large garden area, which is awesome. It will definitely be the nicest place I've ever lived in so far as the video stuff comes through alright, because the way the offer is being done is so long as basically the video walkthrough, everything's still pretty much the same as what's advertised, you might as well say, at face value. And then when inspections are to kick in, then as long as everything basically kind of remains the same, then we're good. I don't see a whole lot to be dealt with, given the place is 101 years old. It's been completely redone on the inside. The washroom is the only room that really needs like finish, and basically just needs painted from the looks of it. It has updated copper, and it has a newer copper and PVC plumbing, newer copper wiring. So it's definitely going to be up to requirements for, you know, today's standards on the plumbing and electrical aspect. Probably show you, I'll just show you some pictures on here so you can kind of see what it looks like a little bit on the inside. I'm hoping for it. I admit my hopes are up on this one. Thankfully, within all this mess of the last few years and paying for everything pretty much in my name, minus, you know, a couple things like their car and stuff, it helped my credit. I'm not trying to be arrogant there or whatever, or facetious, but I guess there was some positives of being financially drained like I was. because it brought my credit score up to where I needed to be able to get this home loan on my own. So I don't have any cosigners or anything like that. And with the current rough numbers of the loan that I've been approved for, if removing the planned down payment and covering for what's left, the monthly payments would basically be about $50 or so cheaper than what I'm paying now. But that was before the price drop on the place, for one. And so that's it's probably gonna knock it down more into the 500 something range, which is great for me. If we can get it down, basically if I'm saving an extra $100 on house payments, that's great. Keeping my property going there in Chiloquin and letting the neighbor out there kind of be able to utilize it himself, but also he'll keep an eye out on it. I have a couple friends who will probably go out and use it once in a while to go camp at. I got one that's dying to go out there and do like a show thing. My buddy Ed, he's been wanting to do a mountaintop type concert thing. He's one of the people who helped set up the Gambler 500. So that's why I'm gonna go this year and help out, volunteer sometime in the mobile kitchens to help cook for the bands and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. It'd be nice just to be able to get out and get around other people and stuff. It's gonna be overwhelming. I know Ed knows that. So I'm probably gonna have to take some headphones or something, obviously, to try and keep distracted a little bit from everything going on. It's gonna be loud and a lot of people. So fingers are crossed. I mean, between the half dozen homes that I've been checking out so far, this is probably like number 7, and I mean it is up in my top favorites. I just been eyeing it. I was weighing it between this one and another property a lot, and that's when I was like, you know what? No, I gotta jump on this other one. It at face value and on paper, because I already got all the stuff from when it was inspected before put on the market type thing or whatever. I got that information too. So I mean, on paper, the place is looking great. I mean, as is on pictures and all that, it's looking great. So I mean, I admit it, I'm getting anxious. I'm getting a lot of anxiety and I'm getting anxious. I don't know if that's the same thing, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. And I've got some hope going, but that overwhelmed feeling's just getting a little bit stronger. Because things go right and everything. I already got the pod ordered too today. That'll be at the old house here Saturday. So I have to go back tomorrow and then start doing the packing stuff. But I'll probably be doing that on my own, because I've been getting some less than favorable messages here recently, and so I'm just, I was gonna have a couple people come around to help, but I'm not sure I'm gonna have that happen now. So we'll see. Overall, though, I'll be able to, overall things will be all packed and out of the house before the end of the month. So that's all that's important. That's all that matters. I've got to contact the Modoc services. It's the local native tribes, their business. They do good work when it comes to home inspections, repairs, plumbing, electrical, all that. So they also do the septic inspections. So I'm having them do it, and they're pretty good people. They were the ones that came out and redid the electrical on my home, or on that house to begin with. And I believe they're the same people that came out and also helped fix the plumbing or whatever that we were having issues with there. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. That's my update for now. Realtor's going to be getting my offer done and set up and ready to go, so that way it's in. Basically, it's going to, she'll have it in for me by Monday. That's about how long it's probably going to take anyways for some of this, but I'm fine with it. I'm nervous, I'm anxious, overwhelmed, but I've still got a little bit of hope going. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll drop some pictures in here if I haven't already on, what the interior looks like, because I'm not going to be posting what the exterior and stuff like that looks like right now at all. The fact that it's 2,000 miles from Oregon, and not any particular place in Oregon, it's from Oregon, so it'd probably be from Salem. It's right in that range. So, yeah. You guys take care, and have a good night.